announcement has been paid for by
Inside the Cave.
Smoking section. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Fleet Boss, Gotti 5. We in this motherfucker, man.
The Smoker Section Podcast.
I ain't nervous. Getting blunted in the new 600 with the big rims on it. As long as I got a face, yo bitch got a place to sit.
Gotti 5.
Mommy roll more cheese, so it's time to go. Come on.
The Smoker Section Podcast.
And now your first album, Perfect Time, right?
Yeah.
And it was Perfect Time.
Cash Money Record.
Now.
And I named that thing too.
Oh, that was your idea?
I mean, it was like we was down at the clutch. We was to the clutch, we needed a name.
Yeah.
We got some names. Then I said, yeah, that's right, that's about right.
This is my personal opinion. This had nothing to do with us being friends, me knowing you or nothing like that. Because if I felt different, I wouldn't say nothing about it at all. There's no reason why that album shouldn't have went at least gold, if not higher. And I think that it was poor marketing, and it was poor decision making by the higher ups.
Sure.
The first single should have been Gangsta. That single should have been, maybe I wouldn't say it should be the first single, but it should have been the first song that came out by y'all. It was everybody listened, that was a riding song, it was a feel-good song, it was an easy mix song, and you gotta think about that era, 2000 and, what was that, 2003?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta think about that era, you know what I'm saying? Let's think about these songs that was out.
That song was produced by Kanye West too.
Even more of a reason why it should have been the first. And see, now you told me that they was thinking about the way they come out, being.
See, now, this is where it comes to something you were saying earlier.
Okay.
Your perspective gonna be different because of your position in the situation. So, and then we hear this shit a lot, and that's part that come with the artist. And people say it could have went, it should have went this way. See, the other side to that be that when it comes to labels and all that shit, there's somebody else's idea and opinion that matter. That's pushing the buttons as well. You know what I'm saying? So, in our case, it was like we had to do our albums. Finish this up in a couple weeks. Y'all love next. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of touring, like oh shit. So we piecing and getting songs together and trying to get it's so much technical shit outside of the song making process.
Yeah.
Like tracking down a producer that did a beat cause some songs we done had that shit for a couple of years sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And also trying to get it in on time and get your motherfucking bread.
Yeah. I understand all
So
that.
from it went from us in the studio to where the relationship done got more. Cause we gotta think we had to get comfortable.
Right.
Like noticed to be with Cash Money at the time.
Yeah.
And like their core audience. Like all this shit matters, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this let people down on the critiquing part, but all this shit matters. You know what I'm saying? Their core audience had to get used to us being a part of them as one. So now the relationship getting good to where now they put their input into our records too. Yeah. Slim one day said, "Man, what's something y'all be saying in Chicago?" And the good part of why I'm even coming out is because of the relationship we've done built with Baby and Slim.
Yeah.
We didn't come to them with a record. We came to them featured on a record.
Right. But it wasn't just a record though.
But at the end of the day, you featured on something.
It was the biggest record of the year.
Exactly. But it was shared. It wasn't ours that was known. So, but at the end of the day, by being who it was with,
You still was president.
they give you.
Whether it's one term or two terms, you still was president. You know what I'm saying?
It you know, about a record or an album or our numbers. It was more.
How many people can say they got a song with Jay-Z and R.Kelly together? How many people? Half people only.
Not a lot.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
then, you know, that should go back to saying that. Do you think Jay and R.Kelly give a fuck if they got a song with me?
No, but
Exactly.
you got a song with them.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I don't know much about the music business. I just put out a couple mixtapes.
That only means something.
Let me tell you something though. I always felt like this. It's like people say, like when I was doing shit, hey, see if Boo and Gotti will come and jump on this song for us. And I was like, yeah, okay, even if I ask them, what's that gonna do for us? That don't mean shit. Now, it'd be dope if they would say, yo, let me get that artist and I'm gonna put him on my shit. That means a lot more than you. That don't mean shit because, like, prime example, Kanye West, right? His first song was Through the Wire, right? His shit didn't take off until Slow Jams came out, and that was on Twister shit. It first started off on Twister shit, and that gave him momentum for his album.
Sidebar with him.
So what I'm saying is y'all already came off of momentum because I don't give a fuck what the reason was. R.Kelly could pick anybody at that time, and he just decided to have y'all on the album.
Our momentum didn't come when it's supposed to. If you look, we're supposed to come right out after Fiesta.
Yeah.
That's a high point.
But you was on though. How many months
was it? Total different. And I told him, what? That was years. That was a couple of years after.
Y'all wasn't dormant for no couple of years.
And we hit the road for like a couple of years with them before for real, that's how time fly. You know what I'm saying? We got
it came out in 02, right?
Oh yeah.
Fiesta came out in 01. Some of 01.
Yeah.
Right.
So like 03 is when that album
dropped. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all
a couple of years.
But I'm saying the Oh Yeah was a big record too. Look, the box right there. So it wasn't like he was dormant. I just feel like, to me, and like,
but it was also a totally different record from what Fiesta was.
But it still was a hit.
It was a hit.
A big hit.
It was a hit.
Catchy hit. And this is what I'm saying is, this is what y'all.
But none of us even really liked that. That was one that like was a system record. Through the, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
so the push would be different, right? When you, like I say, that's the machine. Like some shit, like when you were the lady, some of that shit you not even feeling like man, they picked the worst song out.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I don't understand. If you told me that they was crying over the I Wish song.
Yeah.
So you got a song called The World Is a Ghetto, which is basically I Wish 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Except for this time, it's y'all song featuring R.Kelly. Yeah, I don't understand how that's not, like, I put it to you like this, in my opinion.
But at the time,
Gangsta,
you couldn't really use him when you went through a situation. He really couldn't come outside like that.
B2K used him.
Man, you know what they paid him?
You already
did their whole album.
But even
up their whole shit.
But even if he didn't,
even
if he didn't show up in the video,
we couldn't.
The song was done.
And that's priceless. See, that's another thing that you get wrong. You would lose an A&R job. See, this is what we learned from that shit. You coming out in art, and this is from experience. You didn't. This is the worst case thing you can do. When you come out with your single, it's featured with somebody that's bigger than you. Prime example for the show. Our first single, had Wayne.
You wasn't bigger than you though.
Listen.
Okay,
name-wise, or whatever you want to say, established, however you want to say it. You knew. This is common sense shit right here that don't get thought about. Even R.Kelly before that, it's the stage of who he was, what he had, you know what I'm saying, already established. So you come out, the single is another big name. Now you're not known as well as the single. So when you're doing shows, most people are coming out expecting to see that big name. Then what the shit? Lil Wayne, Weezy gonna be here? Like we maybe performed there with him maybe 2 or 3 times. For us to never perform it live in R.Kelly. A house party maybe some shit. I'm gonna give you an example with that $900. Lloyd, his first single had a Shanti. So when you knew, it's like, why do we want to just come see the new person? That's so and so they got the song with. It validates you. Why you think niggas try to pay their way through the game? The nigga off the street will come, and if he got enough money to pay Jesus, because of the name value. You feel me? So you never go into a joint with a person on your, y'all not under the same umbrella, even y'all under the same umbrella, you never have somebody in your shit. That's way big. It's like if you knew, they should be new too. You should think about that. Don't get wrapped in the saying, I came over. I got this joint right here. Cause that's cheating. Not cheating, but of course that's gonna get a listen. You walk in anybody else's what you can rap it now, you should have R.Kelly here. You getting a listen. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So guess what else they're gonna say from that after that?
Yeah.
Well, think you can get him for a video? Can we get him for the album? Can we? Because now you attached to what's successful. You feel me?
Yeah.
And the game is like that. When you ain't hot, they not fucking with you.
But y'all was hot though.
Yeah, we were decent. We was decent. We was there. We was that. We was. And true indeed. We was hot. But the game was more competitive too.
Like, okay, what's Drake's first single he ever came out with? Wasn't it Lil Wayne?
Nah. Girl, you might everything.
It wasn't
You the
Lil Wayne.
fucking best. It wasn't it. None of their first singles. So you're able to go to the road to get your core in the body. I'm telling you, shit, that's for real. Now his first lead-off single didn't have him on it. Now Wayne introduced all of them to the world with him on the song. And doing that. Fuck every girl in the world. Then come back and be a rock. Get y'all introduced to them as a clip. Then it comes with, you're the fucking best. That was his first single. Then after that, he come with Trey Songz.
Successful.
You know, one into down the line. I'm telling you true shit.
The Smokers Section Podcast.